Oh boy. I can't wait to get up. It's blurry just like my fucking vision. Don't look at my microwave. It's dirty, dirty. Fucking laundry day. I need to quit cussing. I'm 2 minutes into this video and I'm already cussing too much. I have a feeling that's going to be a staple in my videos. Little green tea. That's the spice of life. Well, except for Rockstar. I mean, that's my first shameless plug. Gotta have my Rockstar first. Set them out. That means I'll have to go to frickin' town to get some. I hate going to town. People live in the country, you might understand that. But this shit right here, that's what makes me go. Rockstar green tea. Best hangover cure there is. And I don't have really a hangover this morning, just a little fuzzy, but that's just normal. I'm fuzzy anyway. Ha! I'm ugly. Typical bachelor pad. That's where I'm at. You can always tell by the fridge. I ain't got no beer because I drank it all last night, but you know. Condiments, no food. Pretty fucking normal. Quit cussing. I forget about that stuff. But, yep. Yep, my ugly mug. I'm tired of shit. But that's just how it goes. Can't figure out which foot's which. Love these things, these boots, but damn it, that's always a morning struggle. Wrong one. Great, grand, wonderful. Oh fuck, me the tears. That's the wrong one too. Finally, there we go. I think it's cold as balls out this morning. I usually just put this thing on, but I think I'll get the heavy duty today. But it's supposed to be cold. Something in the pockets, I'm only scared to know. I guess it's just gloves and stuff. Alright, whatever. Ah, dang. It's foggy as hell this morning. Again. Kind of pretty though. I hate winter. focus, nitwit. Got sidetracked this morning. Ain't even went and checked the traps yet. Had a old Vietnam vet slash trapper come by. Ain't seen for a while, so trappers slash Vietnam vets talk. I tend to listen because, you know, people like that, you know, there ain't too many people left in the world like that. And some of the stories they tell, and you know, just hearing stuff that, you know, most people wouldn't know about or care about hearing. It's just interesting to me to hear, you know, the stuff that they've been through. Got my ride, aka the Gator of Death. There's always something dead or gonna be dying in the back of this thing. And it's kind of muddy, but it's been muddy for hell over a year. So anyway, we're gonna go check some traps here in a bit. Trapping ain't been too good for me so far, but it comes and goes like anything else. Getting a late start today. Going to check my traps. I trap for the simple reason is just population control, and in some cases like otters, they completely will wipe out a pond of all your fish. So if you're a fisherman or what have you, they'll ruin a pond. I mean, could you imagine spending, you know, say a couple $1,000s on stocking a pond or something, and you know, otters will clean you out of them. That's no good. So I'm mainly after them for that reason. And coyotes, because they're just a nuisance. If you've got a, you know, small dog or cats or whatever, coyotes love to eat those. That's like some of their favorite food. So if you're against killing coyotes, but you have little dogs and what have you, well, I guess if they get eaten, that's, you know, on you. So, raccoons and possums I catch, I like to take, you know, a few of those out because they have a big impact on ground nesting birds, such as turkeys. You know, we don't hardly have any turkeys anymore, but we sure do have a lot of possums and raccoons, and that's one of the biggest reasons why we don't have no more, because they will eat turkey nest and their eggs and just tears them up pretty bad, actually. Well, bobcats will too, but whatever else I catch, that's just, you know, part of it. And a lot of people, you know, like I said, don't approve of trapping, think it's cruel and inhumane or whatever. Well, I guess we'll just have to disagree on that. I got my ways, you got yours. I'm not breaking any laws, so, you know, that's just the way it is. As you can see, we've got We had about 6 or 8 inches of snow a few days back. I've never had real good luck trapping in snow. I have caught some things, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like I ever do too well in the snow. It's a good way to track animals and see where they've been, and, you know, potentially get to those places, you know, to make it more likely for your trap to work. But I don't know, it's going to be a muddy mess here in the next 2 or 3 days. It's supposed to warm back up, so it'll be sloppy muddy around here, and I'll reset some traps then. But most of them right now are, you know, under the snow. Some of them I had to redo yesterday because they were froze down, but I've got freeze-proof dirt. Yeah, there is such thing, and I use that on most of them, but sometimes that don't even work. But you got to check your traps, just make sure they're not froze down, or they're pretty much worthless. I know there's a lot of trappers out there with a lot more experience and you know, have been doing it for years and a lot better than me, but this is just my 3rd year doing it, and I taught myself how to do it. So I mean, I really didn't have anybody showing me, you know, YouTube videos or 2, you know, but you use them for everything these days. But I'm pretty much self-taught, and I've done fairly well. I haven't really done much this year, but still got almost 2 months of season. That'll probably turn around before it's over. Coming up on one of my otter traps. It's froze down. I didn't get it out. I didn't get it out in time for it not to freeze up, but I've already caught one out of this pond this year. He had fish laying all over the bank, half eaten. So I'm glad I got his ass out of here. But and just like that, I was talking about not catching any this year, and what do I got here? I roll up on my first one. He'd been there a while. I knew I'd catch one eventually, but that's the first one of 2019 right there. Look at there, boys. Talk to me. Finally got me one. First one of the year. First burn circle of the year. Look at it. He's mad. That son of a bitch biting my head off right now. He get loose. Pissed off. Go ahead, growl at me. I'm gonna bust your ass here in a minute. Oh, yep, you're gonna be a dead motherfucker here in just a minute. I guess I should have showed you all how I set the trap back, but I was so excited to get him out of there and get this trap set back that I forgot the camera, which I'm gonna have to start remembering that if I'm gonna do this stuff. But got a little, this called dirt hole set. There's a little hole right there. I've got well, it's actually a deer heart from back in deer season. And it's down in the hole there, and the trap's right there. And I got these 2 sticks here to kind of maybe funnel him in. But got a little lure right there, a little coyote pea. But you can see they've been all around this, so I'm sure that ain't the only one. I don't know what my chances will be of catching another one in the same spot, but my anchors is already sit there and the ground's frozen, so that trap ain't moving, so I'd have to set a whole new trap. So I'll just take my chances and set it back to there. But nice pretty male. I don't see any mange. They a lot of them I've heard been getting them with mange, but this one looks all right, so I'll probably skin him out. Hell yeah, first one of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Getting ready to come up on the duck pond, which we haven't had very many ducks lately. Hell, it's froze over now. I run the ice heater last night, hoping to maybe get some in, but ducks have been pretty scarce the second part of this season. Before deer season it was good, but there's one of my otter traps, and I got it up to where it won't freeze. Probably need to rebait it. I've had good success with them buckets like that. They get down there and have to crawl up there to get that bait, stick their head over there, and whammo, there they go. There's bubbles under the ice right now. Hell, he might be staring at me. But I think I'll rebait that trap. And I usually use fish out of this pond, but I'm out already, which is dumb by me. So I just use old 50-cent sardines from Dollar General. They seem to work all right. They stink to high heaven, but that's a good thing. I'll take this down there and put it in that bucket real quick. Get all them oils and juices and stuff in there. Try not to fall in the pond. Good enough. Hopefully Mr. Otter will show up today. I'll roll up in there, this duck blind, check on the ice heater. I know it's out of gas. I should have been over here this morning, but I didn't make it. There was too many damn people around, but it obviously did its job, except there ain't no damn ducks, but that's nothing new. Maybe they'll come back before season's over. I had this sucker going all night long. I bet there was 20 mice came out that thing. I put some more fuel in it and started up. This is one of my favorite spots in the world. When the ducks is coming in, I hardly ever miss a morning. When it's good, I'm kind of a fair weather fan. If they ain't here, I don't show up. Which that's how it's been lately. There really hasn't been any around, but this is one of my favorite spots in the world. And sunrises here just unbeatable. That's soon to be my house up there, so I'm gonna be living right here before long. As soon as it gets done, I'll go up and run through that, show y'all my future residence. But no, this is one of my favorite places on earth. A great big old muskrat den over there I just saw. I'm gonna have to try to bust their asses. Anyway, on to the next one. My daily commute, although it is afternoon, I usually come through here early in the morning. Just had stuff to do this morning, just not getting around to it, but I guess it really doesn't make any difference as long as I get to it. But no, this is some of my winter activities, just to stay busy doing something. Just so you know, people, my videos ain't gonna be just about trapping or just about hunting, or you know, it's not gonna be just one subject. I plan on making videos for all the things I do, because I do a lot of different things. This just happens to be one of them. Just moving on to the next trap now, but it's pretty much country life for me. Some people, you know, have, you know, jobs they sit behind the desk, and, you know, and I respect that, but, you know, I wouldn't want to do it. I respect the people that do it, though, because, I mean, somebody's got to do it, but this is my way of life, and I hope to always be able to do it, you know, have fun with something, you know. A lot of people might, you know, think this is mean, it's cruel, or whatever. Once again, you're entitled to your opinion. So am I. So, you know, if it offends you, I'm not sorry. So, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mean or cruel to animals, even though you think this might be. Any animals I've ever had have been treated with the utmost respect. So, you know, just that thing, you know, you're not gonna please everybody all the time. You shouldn't even have to try to please them all the time. But you know, people get upset about everything these days. But I'm gonna live how I want to. I'm not gonna try to tell you how to. Well, there's another one of my traps, but I think the son of a bitch. I think the sons of bitches dug it up again. Nah, they didn't dig it up, but they tried. Them digging bastards right there, I tell you. I ain't caught nothing here yet, but they pretty much destroyed the damn thing. I'll probably, when it snow gets off and it dries up a little bit, I'll probably put me another one right in through here, because there's the deer and the coyotes are thick through here. I got a camera, a deer camera right over there that I keep out, and that's why I started trapping here, is because I saw so many coyotes on the camera, so it seemed like a good place to me, and it has been. I just ain't caught one yet. I love living in the country, but there's a few things that's kind of a bitch living out in the sticks, and one of them is you just can't drive down to the corner and get your beer. Well, that's what I'm gonna do now, is make the B-double-R, how's that go? B-double-E-double-R-U-N beer run to town, because I am out of the natural light goodness. And I mean, there's other things, of course, that you can't get. Groceries, gotta go to town to get groceries. Yeah, you pretty much gotta go town for almost everything. Groceries, you know, women, shit. If you don't go to town, you would never see a damn woman out here. I don't ever see them when I go into town, but you know, it's just things like that that's kind of inconvenient, but you learn to live with it. And it doesn't hurt to get out of the sticks every now and then, as long as you get back in them. I don't have a real good camera mount yet, so it's just kind of laying up on the dash. But I'll get better as time goes on. Kind of slick. Roads are clear finally, but it's just warming up. It's starting to melt a little bit. But now, gotta go to town to get the essentials. And I'll have to admit, it's holiday time, you know, and I don't know, I'm not the biggest person on the holidays. And if you are, that's great. To me, it's just a bunch of hype. You know, people worried about giving this to people and giving that to people, or I'm not going to get that present, or little Jimmy didn't get what he wanted, now he's throwing a fit, on and on and on. That's about, you know, Christmas is just supposed to be, you know, about kids and, you know, families getting together. And I think hopefully this year I'm going to have all my kids in one spot at once, which that hasn't happened in a few years, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. But the whole Christmas thing, it's just whatever. I think it's cool when kids enjoy it, and it's cool when, you know, adults, you know, other people enjoy it. But you know, I think it's just way too much hype. That's just how I see it. But damn beer run, that's important though. Alright, now my glasses is fogging up. I got too many clothes on. It actually warming up today. Kind of sweating. Hey y'all, thanks for watching my videos. It don't cost nothing to subscribe or like them or share them. So if you like them, you know, share them. That's all I got. Love, love, love y'all. Thank you. There'll be more.